I too am concerned about the issue of the 319 and particularly the grading plan. We brought that up at the zoning board meeting and this lovely, man from Sydney, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, satisfied me very much when he said, well, that's all gonna be taken care of with the demolition. You know, the town will certainly see that it's, I mean, it's, we all know it has retaining walls and it's high, that'll all be down to street level. And I thought that was great, and then I went home and I thought, wait a second, any other applicant would have to make that representation formally in order to get the permission to do the subdivision. And now where do we have recourse? And the idea was that it would be in the demolition. And now it's not this engineering firm, but T&M, who put together the bid specifications. And we have no, it's not been clarified to me yet that includes grading that whole lot, let alone what that grading is gonna look like and how it's gonna take place. And I frankly am concerned about all the bids. I didn't, over the course of the last 3 and more years, I have not gotten a huge sense of confidence about what happened, and, you know, or seen a whole lot of transparency when it comes to things like bids, plans, purchases. And I'm wondering, does the council have any, you see the specifications, but do you have any say in what they are in the final analysis? And do you get to see the bids and know on what basis the bid was chosen?
Well, we would participate in the choosing of the bidder, the successful bidder. But that has been a constant challenge for the council. We have not been privy to the development of the specifications. They haven't been shared with us before they go out. Residents tonight have raised questions about that application. Council President DeNoble was really clear in saying we wanted a demolition of all the buildings, that we wanted grading. And yet the application, and again, Mr. Matlack wasn't aware, and we had T&M was pulled in. We were not aware of that. An attorney we don't know was pulled in, and it was all the process managed by the administration. And we found out more or less, when the land use board meeting occurred, when all the residents found out, when I think Mr. Matlack found out, exactly what was being requested. So I hate to sound like we're making mistakes, but or making excuses, but we just have not been as informed as we would like.
Another way to say it is a lot of the people that are responsible for this work that should really be melding together are separate, right? So you have an engineer here who helped you do the subdivision plan, but then another engineer did the demolition plan, and the approved subdivision has a building staying that's being knocked down by the demolition bid, right? I'm the borough attorney and I haven't seen either. So we're on December 11th, and in 3 weeks, I have had a long discussion with Mayor-elect Gubitosi about trying to make these pieces fit together in a way, not just on this project level, as you can see how confusing this gets when you just that tonight, more people look at it, more people catch that the building's staying and want to knock down the other, right? And that is something that we have talked explicitly and for frankly hours at this point since election day about how we get a handle on all those because every little piece that doesn't fit together just costs all the taxpayers money to make it fit together after the fact. And so that's something that Councilman Gubitosi, Mayor-elect Gubitosi, and I, and all your council members, frankly, over a period of time have talked about getting those. You guys come here and point out pieces that don't fit together every 2 weeks, all meeting long by my count for like an hour and a half tonight. And that can't happen if you have any trust in anything that can be accomplished up here. And that's like just, to be honest with you, and we could sit here and not answer your questions all day, but we'll just be honest with you, we don't know. That was news to me sitting at the microphone. And come January 1st, we intend to fit those pieces together efficiently, transparently. I mean, Al could probably give you the speech he gave me on the phone multiple times, but like, that's what we intend to do. And we don't have an answer for you right now. We can sit here all night for the next 2 hours, and I can't tell you how all this fits together. The clerk doesn't even know who does the website. But we're gonna find out January 1st, and I can promise you on the first and third Tuesdays now, we're gonna make sure all the pieces fit together, but that's the best that we can do tonight. I mean, I don't mean to like, cut you off or whatever, but we don't have any answers you're talking about, and that's the reason why.
For your